So I think it's important for you to know that birth parents do grieve, and even if it's a voluntary placement, they do have grief and loss. We're going to talk more about this on All About Adoption today. Hi, I'm Stephanie A, and I'm the adoption lady. I think sometimes people are surprised that a birth parent does experience grief and loss when they are voluntarily placing their child for adoption. As you can imagine, this is not an easy decision for a mom, regardless of whether she's voluntarily choosing to place her child for adoption or not. So I think it's important to understand that there's still a lot of grief and loss. Birth parents make the decision to place their child for a lot of different reasons. Some, it's because they feel that they're just not in the right place in their life to be able to parent. Some don't want their child raised in a single parent household, and therefore they want to find a two-parent household for their child. Some will choose to place because they just can't afford to parent a child, or they may have multiple children and just don't feel that they're able to take on the responsibility for one more child in their life. So there's a lot of different reasons why an expecting parents will make an adoption plan for their baby. One thing that's important is for the birth parents, or for the mom who's just given birth, for her to spend time with her baby. It's very difficult to be able to say goodbye to something you haven't said hello to. For the mom's own grief experience and for her to be able to grieve properly, it's really important that she gets to know her baby, bonds with her baby. I know that kind of makes some adoptive families feel very uncomfortable, that if she bonds with the baby, she won't place the baby for adoption. And if that's the case, then that's the case. But however, if she still feels adoption is the right plan, that is what's healthiest for her and even the baby, for the baby to be able to have that bond with the mom who just gave birth to them. So just know that that is important to the grieving process for the mom who just gave birth. Just know that when you're looking at a private adoption, the birth parents are really wanting what is best for their child. They really do love their child, even though they're voluntarily choosing an adoption plan. Just know that they are wanting what's best for their child, and this is what they feel is the best plan. And if you want to learn more about birth parents, you can go to Brave Love. We're going to link to that below, and just learn more and watch more videos about why moms have made voluntarily placement plans, and just to learn more about who they are. And they're just normal people. They're normal people who have found themselves in an extraordinary situation where they felt adoption was the best thing for not only their child, but for them as well. So have a good day. Bye.